In Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, you play as Oliver, a spellcasting boy in the middle of a great adventure. But nobody ever said it would be an easy one. In this Prima Games video, we take a look at some of the fearsome bosses you'll have to face on your quest. Let's start with the Guardian of the Woods, the first boss you'll meet in the game. By now you're already familiar with your familiars, starting with Mighty. Mighty's gonna have to lead the offensive charge, with moves like Cut Loose. Cut Loose uses magic points, so make sure to mix it up with a standard attack move. Defense is going to be as important as offense, so when you see him charging up, make sure you select Defend from the attack menu. This will open up a critical chance for you to attack him. But if you're not ready, switch back to Oliver and use Healing Touch to heal yourself. If you still need more of a boost, use some of the provisions that you might have gathered, like white bread. And of course, Drippy helps out by dropping some health and magic orbs along the way. Keep going and eventually a golden orb will appear. That's going to be your key to defeat a lot of these bosses. It'll allow you to get a supercharged move off, like Slash Dance. With this boss, just one Slash Dance and he is toast. Now let's take a look at the second boss, Hickory Dock. By now you'll have two familiars, and while we'll show how the second familiar is going to be handy, you're still going to want to stick with Mighty. Start off with a straight attack move and you'll be rewarded with health orbs. Just keep attacking, as some of these bosses will take a while to wear down. Eventually you'll see Hickory start his tailspin move. If you're Mighty, you'll want to defend really quickly, or else he might get dizzy. That's a weakness that the Thumb Lemur doesn't have, so keep that in mind so you can switch him out. As always, switch to Oliver to use your provisions and Healing Touch, plus it gives your familiars a chance to rest. Eventually, Hickory Dock will trip himself up, giving you a chance to go in with the attack. Keep the cycle repeating using Oliver for provisions, and you'll make quick work of him. Our third boss is Gladiator, who you'll encounter in the Golden Grove. As before, go straight in with the attack and get some orbs. Just make sure you don't get those orbs if your meters are full. Try to use a magic spell before picking them up, or else you'll get nothing. As always, when you see the enemy charging up, make sure to use Defend. With Gladiator, the Thumb Lemur is our favorite warrior. Use Psych Up and then Go Wild is open to you. Using Go Wild deals double the damage that Mighty could. The only problem is you can't defend yourself. Yeah, that hurts. So instead, when you see him charging, switch out for Mighty and defend. It looks like we've got him really mad this time. Keep your distance and use Healing Touch and your provisions to keep your health up. Eventually, the Gladiator will use Headlong Rush, and that's when you know it's time to strike. Use Mighty to defend, and then you'll see Drippy come to the rescue with a well-timed shield hit. Boom. That gives you your critical chance, and it also drops the Miracle Move Orb. Use the Slash Dance, and that's all she wrote for this one. The last boss we'll take a look at is the fourth boss in the game, Rusty's Nightmare. As always, Mighty's going to be your go-to guy for attacks, but also the Thumb Lemur comes in handy here, with a close attack. Just keep using that left analog stick to move out of the way of the Nightmare's attack. And avoid those purple orbs. They deal damage. Instead of just using Oliver for provisions and healing touch, now you can use some attack spells like Frostbite. Actually, you're going to want to use Frostbite a lot. It deals 30 hit points of damage, and if you find yourself running out of magic points, just defend yourself to one of the charging attacks, and he'll drop a magic point orb. Deal enough Frostbite damage, and you'll wake up from this nightmare. Now you're ready to use Oliver and the familiars in a combination of attacks and magic to defeat all the game's bosses. Good luck. For more Ni no Kuni, visit primagames.com.